ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all doing well today. My name is Harry Cruz, and today we're going to be talking about the importance and the understanding of what is fear and why fear can help you. Quite an unusual title, I quite agree. You'd think that fear prevents you from doing things, doing your goals and succeeding in whatever you would like to do. But fear, there is knowledge to be gained from understanding fear, your fears, and how to overcome them, how to find a path around your fears in order for you to achieve your goals despite the fear being present. Now, of course, fear is a survival instinct that we have picked up as we've evolved over the years. Of course, humanity was more tribal many years ago, and there were a lot more imminent dangers, such as wild beasts and animals in the wilderness. So fear was a more useful tool back then, because we would go into what is called a fight or flight response, whereby we would either attack, our instincts would be heightened, our senses would be more focused in order for us to survive. Kicks in, as it were. But fear, now that society has become more modernised and standardised, fear has become less of a useful tool, more of a hindrance. But fear can live in two places: in the body and in the mind. And as a way of remedying fear, exercise, yoga, stretches, dancing in the body, that always helps, because you change your physiological state, and because of that you change your hormonal infrastructure, which lessens the fear hormones. With the mind, you can read books, watch affirmation videos that are positive, or consume content of characters and personalities that you actually want to be like, so you can mimic, and you subconsciously mimic them, and then all of a sudden you start to your fears are less frequent in your mind. And I've noticed as well, with the fear of the mind especially, is that when you overthink, even if you're not necessarily scared as such, but if you overthink, it's a trigger to your mind that you should be in a fight or flight, even though you may not be fearful in the first place. Your body reacts in a fearful way, despite you're not actually being afraid of the things you're thinking. So, on that basis then, it's important, we've discussed already what fear is, how to remedy fear. But fear can also be a tool to figuring out what you want. It can be a trigger, because actually you realise yourself that you are not where you would like to be right now. You'd like to be doing something else. It may lead to a time of reflection, albeit it may not be a pleasant one, but it forces your mind and yourself, your identity, to rebrand and refocus on what you truly want, what you truly want and desire. And from that, your fears will lessen, calm, and then you move forward. So fear can be, to use a metaphor of a compass. I'm sure you've heard of the legend of the Bermuda Triangle, where you'd enter this triangle in I think it is in Oceania, the continent, east of Australia, and the compasses would spin because they wouldn't know where they're going. magnetic fields, I believe, cause that effect. Same thing with anxiety. Compass is just spinning. You may know logically where you want to go, but you don't know where to start, you don't know where to begin, and then that's how sometimes what we call negative spirals occur. But sometimes that magnetic spiral is a catalyst, and an important one, for you to redirect your compass into a direction that you would like to go to, a direction that you would like to go in. So sometimes it is a necessary ingredient to discovering and finding out what you truly want to do. Riding the waves, as it were, riding the emotions. Because, as a slight tangent to fear, resistance persists. If you resist against how you're feeling in your emotions, they build up over time, and then that's how emotions can be quite strong. Negative emotions can be quite strong, especially because you're resisting against them. When if you try and feel them in the moment, over time you'll build a resilience against these emotions and negativity, making more room for positive things to be in your mind and your body. And then therefore it manifests in your reality, because that's what you're projecting out. Imagine that if you are a projector, as it were, from a TV, you're projecting these thoughts and these emotions out to the world, and you subsequently receive information back that calibrates to how you are feeling. But at the same time, even if you are not feeling 100%, that's okay too. Because the fact that you are aware of your fear, your state, your emotional state, your physiological state, your mental state, you can get support, you can get help, you can talk to people, talk to your friends, family members, and they'll be, of course, there to support you throughout your journey. We all go through what I like to call ruts. They happen. It's just part of, riding the waves, sailing the vast ocean of adventure. And like I say to you, from a philosophical point of view, without negative period of time, how are we meant to know from the good to the bad? They are necessary, albeit sometimes not pleasant. Focus on what you love to do, what you want to do, and don't force things. When you're in a state of fear, sometimes you get in this mindset where you have to do things or force things for it to become right again. When actually, taking a step back, letting go, feeling where you are right now, allows you, like I said, to calibrate that compass so you can head towards your North Star and what you would like to do. Alright? But I hope you've liked this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has been helpful to you. Of course, it would be brilliant if you could like and subscribe this video for more content. I make content on success psychology and videos in line with that. I help people focus on their goals and desires and just try to be a positive force out there, There's so much negativity going on in the world at the moment, but at the same time, make room for that positivity. It's much more important. Alright? But take it easy. Alright? Have a lovely day. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.